Marriage can be a beautiful thing. You find the right one that you love. You find your what they call your soulmate, which I don't believe in soulmates. I just believe you pick the right one that's best for you because everybody out here messed up. Everybody got some shit with them. Everybody got some flaws. You just pick the right one with the right amount of bullshit that you could tolerate, and then you travel through life and you build and you make the best of it. So yeah, that's just what it is. But marriage can be beautiful though. If you got a beautiful partner and y'all willing to build and work together and have harmony and peace and love and God and foundation in your relationship and togetherness and understanding and all of the beautiful things that come with marriage. Um, but you can also could be it can also could be bad. It also could be lonely. It could also be argumentative. It also can be combative. It can also be a drain on who you are. It can also be a whole lot of other things. It could be a lot of sacrifices that you might not want to deal with, and it becomes stressful and depressing. Um, it can be hard. You might have to deal with some things that you might not have thought about when you signed up for marriage. It could be a lot of good and it could be a lot of bad. But regardless of all of that, you feel me? If your wife doesn't have your last name, you's a bitch ass, hoe ass dude. Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Boy It Take 4 Wings and Fries. For me, hit them likes and subscribes, the notifications, notification buttons, bells, whistles, horns, all of that. Whatever you got to do to stay notified for these vibes that I'm giving to you back in the building with an immaculate feeling. Yeah, man, it's No Condoms Media. And if you didn't know that, you're dumb as shit. And you might need to go down there to the nearest mental clinic and get yourself psychiatrically evaluated because something is seriously going on upstairs in the brain that you need to get checked out. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, if your wife ain't got your last name, you a hoe. Like I heard some situations where like, oh, my wife, she got stuff in her last name that she don't want to lose if she change it over to my last name and blah 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 and all that shit. You a hoe. Um, I've heard people say they they get their names hyphenated. Okay, I'm cool. I'll deal with the hyphenation. I'll deal with the hyphenation as long as you got the last name as the last name. It could be such and such Sheila blah blah and then whatever your last name is. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But it just cannot be Sheila uh, Henderson, and that's her name, and she ain't changing her name, and she want to be married to you, and then you like, okay, you can keep your last name, and your last name just be your last name, and y'all just got two different last names, but she your wife. Come on, that is absolutely crazy. You a hoe. You a hoe. Yeah, she runs the relationship, cause like, ain't that what marriage is? Like man, woman, child. Like, hold up. My bad, God. My bad to the Most High. God, Most High, whatever you want to call him, first. Man, woman, child. I thought that's how life worked and how the universe goes around and how people move. And I think that's what it is. You feel me? So, and she ain't got your last name. So she like disrespecting the union. She like, nah, she already been rebellious. She like, come on. So you choosing stuff, you choosing things, earthly things over a man that's supposed to be your protector, your provider, uh, your guidance, your care, your comfort, your place of solace, a place where you can be comfortable, a place where you can bask in your femininity, and then you telling him, nah, I can't have your last name because you gonna fuck my shit up what I got going on. And you said okay, and you went ahead and married her, and you a hoe. You a hoe. Your wife, she runs the relationship. Pause. She got the dick, and you got ovaries, and you wet right now. Pause. Did I go too far? I think I did, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because you're a hoe. You're a hoe. You're a dude that you let your wife say, no, I'm not carrying your last name. She probably gonna fuck around and get a kid's her last name. Kids fuck around, last name gonna be Henderson. Your last name Smith. Kids got her last name because she said, nah, they gonna have my last name. You feel me? I'm the woman that came out my body. Little Timmy Henderson. You feel me? Smiths. Fuck out of here. You feel me? Like, and you said, okay. Meet me at the altar in your white dress, and you still went down there and you got married to the bitch. You goofy and you a hoe. You a hoe. If your wife don't have your last name, man, you's a hoe. I don't know what else to say about that. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think of this video, man. If your wife doesn't carry your last name, does that make you a hoe? Does she run the relationship? Like, does she like? Does that make sense? Like, let me know something about the topic. Like, what's going on? Let me know how y'all feel, man. Snow Condoms Media.